Hey everyone, welcome back. I'm Alex, and I'm here with Sam to dive into something that's been rattling around in my head all week.
Hi, guys. Yeah, we are finally sitting down with The Prophet, JMG, and Dirty Boy's latest, Blast Myself. It's heavy, honestly, but the visual world they've built around it is just fascinating.
It's that clinical framing, right? You press play and it looks like you're watching a government surveillance tape. They've got this aggressive CRT filter, scan lines, chromatic aberration. It feels like you shouldn't be seeing it.
Exactly. And then you have these patient file overlays. The Prophet is patient 001, JMG is 002, and so on. There's such a cold, detached irony there, treating these raw, visceral cries for help like they're just data points in a study.
It really highlights that paranoia, doesn't it? The VHS aesthetic is the ultimate shortcut for something is wrong here. It makes the whole video feel like it was captured in some liminal, decaying motel room that doesn't exist on a map.
I mean, it turns the artist into specimens. You're not just listening to a track, you're observing subjects in the middle of a mental breakdown. And that VHS screen just makes it feel like the truth is flickering right out of existence.
And then there's that hook, Sam. It cuts through all the noise. Just that singular, gut-wrenching question. Is life worth living? Should I blast myself? Looping over and over.
It's relentless. That repetition feels less like a traditional chorus and more like an intrusive thought you just can't shake. It stops being a song and starts sounding like an internal monologue spiraling out of control.
It's interesting because, historically, hip-hop has always used those repetitive hooks to turn the intensely private into a shared collective experience. But this feels different, almost dangerous in how raw it is.
Right, because vocalizing suicidal ideation is such a taboo, even now. By putting it in the hook, they force the listener to participate in that cycle. You aren't just hearing it once. You're trapped in that question for 3 minutes straight.
I think that's why the ending is so jarring. You have all that buildup, all that heavy, visceral lyrical content, and then that muzzle flash hit. Boom. And just pure television static.
It's a brutal shift, isn't it? The static feels so final, like the feed has just been cut. It's like the patient has finally exited the frame, or the connection to reality has just completely severed. It leaves you feeling strangely hollow.
But before we sign off, I really want to dig into those 3 verses, because they act like these distinct case studies of modern unraveling. The Prophet's verse, the way he talks about paranoia, like he's in this constant dream state where every stranger is a threat. It's so alienating.
Yeah, exactly. And then JMG completely pivots to the concrete stuff. The rent is due, the power is getting shut off, and he's doing all that while trying to shield his 2 kids from it. It's the furthest thing from the luxury rap we're used to hearing, isn't it? It's not about the grind, it's about the raw, agonizing struggle to just exist.
Totally. And then Dirty Boy caps it off with that chronic insomnia. He's essentially saying he's too scared to close his eyes because he doesn't know if he'll actually wake up. It's that intersection of faith and total nihilism that gets me. Like they're reaching for something to hold on to, but the walls are just closing in.
It's a perfect microcosm of current economic anxiety, honestly. When you're staring down an eviction notice, faith stops being a comfort and starts feeling more like a desperate, fragile last resort. It's hard to find meaning when your bandwidth is entirely consumed by just surviving the next 24 hours.
It really makes you wonder if music like this is the only way we have left to map out that kind of quiet, internal catastrophe. I don't know. It's heavy, but it feels necessary.
It is. It's a tough listen, but I'm glad we sat with it. Thanks for coming on this ride today, everyone. Keep taking care of yourselves out there.
Yeah, seriously. Be good to each other. See you next time.